Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Aji Namaran Kulibali.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So we're here in Ghana, Accra.
Yeah, I'm in Accra.
What's it like being vegan in Accra?
Being vegan in Accra is actually exciting because you get to meet people who are surprised to see that you're vegan, and they ask a lot of interesting questions. And even though some see it as a religion, we try to explain to them that it's not a religion, it's a way of life. So it's quite interesting being a vegan in Ghana.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of vegan outreach in Ghana?
Yes, what we're doing right now is Meatless Monday campaign, where we're trying to let people understand that going meatless at least once a week, it helps the environment and it also helps their health and other things. So it's a gradual process. We want them to start with at least one day in the week and then they go on to being vegan.
So what has people's response been when you try to encourage them?
It's very positive because they've got to know the importance of the vegan diet, especially with the health issues, because lots of people have diabetes and other illnesses that can be avoided. So they get to know that eating a vegan diet helps their health, and I think that's one point that we use to actually reach out to them. Yeah.
So you also write a magazine?
Yes, we have a vegetarian magazine. Actually, it's the first, I think it's the first in Africa. We have we have the second edition. It's called Health Africa magazine, and I'm the editor of the magazine. So far we've had positive responses. It's actually going on well, and we have recipes in there. We have health issues. We have vegan issues about veganism and all that. So people get to know how to be vegan gradually. They get to know about the importance of organic foods as well.
What made you want to set up the vegan magazine?
We actually realized that people don't really know what vegetarianism is really about. So as a way of letting people know more about vegetarianism, as a way of creating awareness actually about what veganism is really about, so that they get to know that it's not about just eating salads or something, but it's a way of life. You know, it's about avoiding drinks, carbonated drinks. It's about avoiding stuff like too much salt, too much oil. It's about eating healthy, you know. Yeah.
So do you think a lot of Africans need to focus on their health?
Yes, because at first Africans were not really getting sick that much, but now we're eating just like, let me say, the Americans. We're eating junk food. We're eating frozen foods that have been in the fridge for, you know, so long a time, and we don't really know the source of the food and how long it's been in the fridge. We're eating all kinds of things that are unhealthy, and people are reusing the oil, you know, over and over again, and I mean many things that are not healthy. Now Africans have cancer and all that. We didn't have it at first, but now we're having cancer and all other lots of illnesses. So yeah, so we're trying to create healthier lifestyles with veganism in Accra.
So do you think when they improve their health, they then increase their compassion for animals as well?
Lots of people don't really care, I would say, about animals. They see like, you know, animals are meant to be eaten. So that's why we're using the health aspect of it, yeah.
So what about you? Did you like become aware of animals?
Mine wasn't about compassion for animals. It was actually more about the environment. Yeah, first of all, it was the environment, and secondly, it was also spiritual reasons, and also I got to know about what animals are going through. You know, the antibiotics and all that, and the way they are crowded, the way they are treated. You know, it's very inhumane, and yeah, so all that kind of led me to be a vegan.
That's good. So what type of spiritual reasons did you have for going vegan?
I read about, you know, that there's a lady called Supreme Master Chin Hai. She talks a lot about veganism and the environment and the spiritual aspect of it. So basically, it kind of elevates you spiritually. yeah, it makes you higher than, I don't know how to explain it, but it elevates your spirits when you're vegan. Yeah.
Are there many people that speak about Supreme Master?
Yeah, she's known worldwide. Yeah, yeah. Because when the Bible says, let me use the Bible for instance, when it says thou shalt not kill, you know, people don't really know what it means. It means thou shalt not kill. It didn't say human beings or animals, but it means don't kill at all. Don't kill anything. So killing animals is not right anyway. Yeah. So.
That's good. So what do you think is a good way to promote veganism?
Yeah, I think we can use the various reasons why we have to be vegan. We have the environmental reasons, and I think at this point in time it's very, very urgent that we really try to be vegan to curb climate change. You know, it's an issue that was discussed at COP21 and lots of people talking about it, and sometimes we take it for granted, but it's a serious issue. So I think for me the environment comes first, you know, being vegan, because you're saving the world.
So what do people think when you told them you're going vegan?
Yeah, lots of negative reactions. They'll be like, oh, so now you're joining the Rastafarians and all that. I'm like, no, it's a way of life. Sometimes I mean, they don't really understand it. They think you're being a fanatic or you're going extreme. But at the end of the day, it's a personal conviction. So gradually, my family, for instance, my mother is getting to understand the importance of veganism, and she's open to it. So I'm sure very soon she's going to be vegan.
Have the school started to promote the Vegan Mondays?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to make them, at least make the kids go meatless on Mondays, because I mean, we have this misconception about balanced diets where they think that children have to be on milk, have to be on eggs and all that. And we're trying to tell them that no, that's not really a balanced diet. A balanced diet, I mean, needs to have everything: protein, vegetables. It can have all those things without meat in it. So it's something we're trying to do with the schools, and it's picking up.
So what's your favorite vegan meal?
My favorite vegan meal is granite soup with mushrooms and brown rice. Yeah, that's my favorite.
What other type of Ghanaian food can you make vegan?
Yeah, we have banku. I can do banku and okra stew, palm nut soup. We have beans and plantain. We have bambara beans as well. We have wache, which is beans and rice together. We have eba, which is Nigerian, but I like it as well.
Do you have any advice for people that want to go vegan?
Yeah, I would say you should find a reason. I mean, find a personal reason why you want to be vegan. Nobody can force you into it. It has to be a personal conviction, because if somebody tells you to be vegan, you're going to have doubts, and then later on you might go back to your former ways. So I would say it's a gradual process. So if you want to start being vegan, just start gradually. For instance, you can start with Meatless Monday. Every Monday you can just go vegan on Mondays, and then it's going to pick up gradually. Yeah. Thank you too.